And Riz has positioned himself so interestingly because he is great as Shah as Bond in a way that I was like, is this gonna lead into him becoming James Bond? But at the same time, this show is so in intensely clever and such a magic trick that I don't want him to be Bond because that feels like a waste of his abilities. Like, and then also they dive into the character of Bond in a different way that I feel like a lot of Bond movies don't.
And I thought it was really interesting the way that it's kind of interrogating what getting a role like that would do to someone. Whether you're brown or white or what, stepping into something of with that high of stakes will mess with your head, and he is very explicit about that. Of course, he's, doing it through the lens of a Pakistani British actor, but that could apply to anyone that gets offered that role or gets, has to take on that mantle.
What does the studio do to protect someone from that? To speak to their audience and be like, hey, you need to get on board with this or look inward and maybe not just spew hate online. And the same thing where if the new Bond is an actor of color, that's probably going to happen. And how is Amazon MGM Studios going to handle that? Like they're being asked these questions from within, from this early stage.